Marvel Rivals. Have you guys checked this game out yet?
I have not, but I've seen it doing really well.
I downloaded it on Steam. I hear nothing but good things. And everybody looks like a superhero. The men and women look like Greek gods, as they should.
Right.
And it's doing well.
I think that's been one of the biggest conversation points about this game is when you do look at the characters in it. My God, they definitely look like superheroes, as you said.
Wolverine's costume, though, is shit.
Right.
What is that?
What does his
fucking
costume
jacket?
look like?
It's a jacket.
Oh.
Like has the color scheme of his regular suit. Magneto's costume also is just pure dog shit. I don't know what they were thinking there, but
Maybe they're giving you a dog shit default costume so they can sell you the good
sell
costume
you the
later.
skins. Yeah, that crossed my mind. It's a
right.
good business idea.
Legendary Drops, a creator that I've really enjoyed his stuff. I've seen his channel blow up over the last 6 months or so. Said this: Concord failed because live service is too competitive and hero shooters are dying. Marvel Rivals, legally distinct hot Ginchi, says otherwise, right? And
it's a great point.
You're talking about currently right now 350,000 players playing this game. All-time peak 480,000 players, and this will continue to rise throughout the day. This is massive. And so much so that it passed over 10 million players, unique players, in 72 hours.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Keep in mind, though, Craig, that's just the Steam number. This game's free on Xbox and PlayStation, so it's probably over 1 million players.
Wow,
because
imagine that
50%,
when you have your women
50%.
attractive people buy it.
50% is of sales are also from console, so it would just be a good estimated guess. There's probably over 1 million people playing it.
Well, you look at all the characters. I mean, here's the thing: people talk about how Marvel is in a tough spot. These are still characters that people have an affinity for. Whether it's Hawkeye or Captain America or even Star-Lord, right? You have people who have some sort of emotional attachment. So when they're presented in a way that is appealing, and this goes back to Concord, and I think in a major way. I said this back then, and I say this now. People go, "Oh, the woke stuff didn't play a part of it." Fuck you. Yes, it did, absolutely, because you have to it goes back to you're judging a book by its cover, right? The Concord characters look ugly as fuck. These characters look awesome.
I'm surprised they didn't have one in a wheelchair.
And I wanted to. Someone in chat asked how this game was able to be made when Disney's inundated with DEI. I'll tell you a secret. NetEase is a Chinese company owned by Ding Lei, who is a Chinese billionaire businessman. China's not going to be drinking their own poison, baby.
Yeah. But I said, we'll make them sexy or we won't make it.
And you can see the characters here. I mean, this looks fucking awesome. All these characters, they look great. Everyone from Spider-Man. I mean, they all got the big old
Squirrel
fucking
Girl
belly chest.
Also, not just thick, she also has a thigh gap.
Oh, now we know.
That's a 2-for-1 there.
I feel like you can't be thick if you have a thigh gap.
Yeah.
No,
they made it
That
happen.
makes no sense.
Cares? It's a game where people can manipulate metal.
Fair point.
There's been a lot of talk about the characters already. I haven't had a chance to play this yet, but apparently Bucky is incredibly overpowered in the game. The Winter Soldier. Let's check.
Is that the shark?
Bucky is
Bucky Barnes.
Yeah, Bucky Barnes. He's the Winter Soldier. Captain America is best friend growing up.
I don't know Marvel people. I'm sorry.
That's
I just know people were talking about the shark character being OP.
Here we go.
Oh, I've seen some videos of him. He's just murdering everybody in all the clips.
Let's check this
Jeff
out.
the shark.
I haven't seen this yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What the hell is going on with his arm?
Did he
I've
squat
never
away?
seen him do that.
Oh my god.
He killed
How
10 men.
horrifying.
He's got tentacles.
Oh man.
Does he do that in the comics now? I don't know. I've only read the Winter Soldier arc and the brief arc where he became Captain America. I don't remember him doing that, but maybe it's changed.
Well, he's got tentacle arm now, so there's that, and a lot
Yeah,
of
who cares? I guess
a lot of anime folks got really excited about that. Rev came in with this as well. says, which way, Western gamer? And you can very clearly see the side-by-side comparison of player count here. So
Which way, Western man?
yes,
I'm
there you go.
just wondering, right? Like if China
Storm
is
looking sexy
releasing
there.
these games like this for the Western audience, it makes me wonder what their end game will be, because China is very censorious in their own game industry and in their own population. So it's kind of like, are they dangling a carrot in front of us to then sort of pull some sort of rug later on? I'm not really sure.
I definitely need to give this a go. Apparently, it's like an Overwatch clone, kind of, with its own.
Kill Overwatch.
It may. That's actually interesting. I'm curious to see, now that you say that, what does the player base for Overwatch look like right now, when you're, comparison to Marvel Rivals. So, yeah, I mean, it's amazing to see. Overwatch 2 right now currently has 21,000 players playing it.
The biggest update that game's had is pronouns.
Bingo. And let's check out Overwatch 1, and let's see. Oh, is Overwatch 1 not on Steam? Okay.
I think it's just all Overwatch 2 now. Because
Oh,
isn't
okay.
that game just basically like DLC to Overwatch 1?
It was an update. The whole thing with Overwatch 2 was that they were going to make a mode that they ended up dropping, like halfway through development. So, but I think it's great. It's great to see. There's a lot of hype around this game leading up to it, and it is delivered. So awesome. Good for Marvel's Rivals. Blabs, do you have any interest in checking out Rivals?
I might, but honestly, no, not really. I got like a whole backlog of games I gotta try. So.
Well, enough. A lot of other YouTubers are playing it, so I would jump in some games. I downloaded it. I know Demian wants to play it. And
It's so hot
other
right now.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.